I lay drowsing, curled up on the love seat, trying to motivate myself to move to bed. Crash! I bolted upright. What was that? I left my keds beneath the coffee table and slipped into them before opening my door to investigate. A squeak and a rubbing sound came from the hallway. I found a switch and turned the low-burning sconces up high.
"Hello, Miss Winter? Are you all right?"
Walter Sullivan, in a robe and slippers with his hair awry, stood in his doorway. "It wasn't me," I answered. "I think it came from the top floor, Mr. Weiler's apartments."
"That was quite a bang. I'd better go up and check on him," he said. "Let me find my glasses first."
"What the devil was that noise?"
I glanced over the balustrade to find Mr. Higginbottom halfway up the stairs in a state of dishabille. "Sounds like it came from Mr. Weiler's apartment," I explained.
"It's probably nothing."
Mr. Sullivan adjusted his glasses.
"I'll go up and check."
For some reason, the words, "I'll come with you," came out of my mouth. In retrospect, I wondered what would have happened if I'd simply returned to my room and let everyone else handle it.
"There's no need, Miss Winter,"
Walter replied. "I insist." Determinedly, I followed him up the stairs. Mr. Sullivan banged on Weiler's door.
"Frank, are you in there? Frank, open the door."
I knew he was in there because I'd seen him half an hour ago, and I hadn't heard him come down the stairs. When Mr. Sullivan got no response, my concern turned to fear, and I joined the incessant knocking. "Mr. Weiler? Hello? Please open the door."
"Why isn't he answering?"
Mr. Sullivan muttered under his breath. I twisted the knob, and to our astonishment, the door swung into the room. The apartment was steeped with beautiful antiques. Clearly Mr. Weiler had chosen not to modernize the third floor. Instead, he kept the charming historical aspects of its original building era, like the handmade tile around the fireplace and walnut paneling, the cushioned couch, oval coffee table, and modern television set were a few items that seemed out of place among the older pieces. Also, the little wooden A-frame step stool parked in the middle of the room. Our innkeeper lay stretched peacefully on the floor of his main living area. If the rug hadn't had a cream background, we might not have noticed the blood seeping from a wound on the back of his head. The delicate Chinese rug would never come clean from that stain.
"He must have fallen."
Mr. Sullivan crouched next to the innkeeper and shook his shoulder.
"Frank! Hey, Frank! Wake up!"
When the innkeeper gave no response, Mr. Sullivan placed his fingers against Frank's wrist.
"This isn't good. I'm not feeling a pulse. I'd better call a doctor."
His knees cracked as he rose.
"Are you quite all right, Miss Winter?"
Absently, I nodded, but something was out of place. My mind seemed sluggish, as if wading through a pool of molasses, probably due to the champagne. "This is wrong,"